How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel and welcome to this brand new unboxing and impressions video. We're going to be taking a look at this package I just got in the mail now from Bitmap Books. If you haven't already, check out some of the previous videos where I looked at Bitmap Books, some of the stuff that they've sent me in the past. They make some pretty good hardcover books and I'm curious to see what this one is, and let's just dive right into it. So here's the package that Bitmap Books had sent me recently. Like usual, as I'm always opening up this stuff, let me know your thoughts about Bitmap Books or any books that you've checked out from them in the past in the comments section down below. Tell me, do you enjoy hardcover gaming books? Because we've looked at quite a bit of them here on the channel. There's a whole playlist for you guys to see. Definitely check that out when you can. So here we go. It's a little beefy here. Has a whole bunch of stuff there, little promo material. But even though I knew what book this was coming in the mail, it's still pretty cool to see the packaging of everything with this book. And yeah, as you can tell, I can already see right through the packaging here. This is going to be a cool one for you guys. But if you're a big fan of the King of Fighters, or if you love SNK, check out this bad boy right here, man, because this is dope. This looks sick, okay? Got a good amount, got a freaking Shinkiro artwork right on the cover. This is the Bitmap Books look at the entirety of the King of Fighters series, the King of Fighters Ultimate History. It's pretty dope, man. I love the King of Fighters as far as like an alternative to Street Fighter. It has like a different vibe and a different style to fighting games in general. Like the idea of a 2D fighting game. It's just a little bit different than what we got with Street Fighter. So let's open up this bad boy, man, because I've been dying to see this. Because you guys know, in the past, I've looked at the previous SNK book that was more about the Neo Geo brand and the Neo Geo console, as opposed to just the King of Fighters. This one is just focused on KOF. So everything related to KOF, I'm guessing, I don't know officially, well, granted, it says official SNK licensed product, which is pretty cool. But what I'm guessing is that this book also covers a lot of the newer SNK KOF games that have come out in the last couple of years, because we got the classics. We all know the classics, KOF 98, 99, Maximum Impact, even though that game was terrible. All the other big games that we've seen from the KOF series. But we haven't really seen a book that really covered a lot of the newer stuff like KOF 14, KOF 15, etc. So let's just open up this bad boy, man. Because we got the Shinkiro artwork on the front. Whoops. Over here. Look at this. Check out that logo, man. Check out that logo. It looks sick. Okay. Okay, we got a couple different sections here. Introduction, forward, history, game art, character art, key art, interviews, and thanks, which is dope. So, again, big shout outs to Bitmap Books for sending this over to me to take a look at for you guys. Again, if you're a big KOF fan, you're going to want to see all this stuff. Look at this. We already starting off right. A little bit of history here. The cool sprites of Kyo Kusanagi. We got round 1, round 2, round 3. So 87 to 94. So I'm guessing like the beginning of KOF. So it's like maybe KOF, what is it? I think it's the Dream. Actually, no, what am I saying? 87 to 94, because KOF, I think it's 94, 95 is when you actually start to get like the big KOF games. Like when you start to combine Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting, etc. And then obviously all the way up to 21. So yeah, they are going to include some of the bigger, more recent KOF games. So of course, we got a little history of Street Fighter. That's pretty dope. Okay, you have to talk about Street Fighter if you're going to talk about KOF, because a lot of the devs from back in the day that worked on the original Street Fighter 1, which you guys could see here, Street Fighter 1, the bad Street Fighter, ended up going to work for SNK, and that's where they created, as you can see here, Fatal Fury and the Art of Fighting, which is cool. A lot of this similar aspects to them could be found in like both series, which is pretty cool. We got a couple brawlers, which again, not going to take time to read through a lot of stuff. We're really just looking at it now as an overview of the visual material. Check this out. This is a early sketch of Kyo Kusanagi. Like you can see the pose very similar. You can see the headband. You can see all this stuff here. He doesn't have his iconic like sun icon, but he has like a Japan logo on there, which I think is interesting. But yeah, there goes a little bit more of a closer to what the Kyo that we know. So again, I'm just gonna kind of scroll through all this. We got some concept arts, we got design documents. This is the type of stuff you love to see. Like I love how we get wordy at times in these books, but we also get some beautiful visuals. And let me just go back for a second just to show you the type of stuff that I'm seeing here that I like. Okay, we get some cool designs for these characters for the different teams of the KOF series. Then we get these design documents, which are like sketches, I guess you could say like character bibles, character descriptions, etc. But then we get stuff like this. You get to look at all the cool pixel art of the entire KOF series. Again, well, this is like stuff from like the first KOF games, so it's like the stages that you find out. I'm guessing in KOF 94, 95. I think that's what it said. Can't remember, but it's like at the very beginning. So this is like the start. So here we go. Okay, 94. Here we go. Check it out. Look at this iconic artwork. That's Shinkiro artwork right there, which looks dope. Shinkiro, if you guys don't know, Shinkiro was the artist that did a lot of the artwork for many of the Neo Geo games and the Neo Geo platform as a brand. This is a Shinkiro right here. This is iconic, like that. I hope that they get like full page spreads of some of this artwork because it's so good. Like a big one that if you don't remember, I believe it's 98, where it's them in the, what is it, on the actual like, you know, streets. No, it's 97. Okay, so here we go. This is the one I was just about to talk about, where you get to actually see some of these characters together, like just hanging out in the streets, just looking cool. There's others that are like a big deal for some people. You know, but like I love just overall. Look at 99. 99 is one of my favorite KOF games because that's the one I played the most of. But as you can see, this book already, I could tell you right now, it's going to have a lot of beautiful visuals. So here we go. We go from 94 all the way to KOF 15. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of KOF in here. Pretty much the ultimate history, you know, you could expect to see a lot of stuff. Look, full double page spreads of like artwork, pixel art, multiple screens. We love to see it, man. We love to see it. And we got little descriptions, little kind of like, you know, captions here about it. So, Fatal Fury favorite kickboxer Joe Higashi performs his iconic, what is it, Hurricane Upper, which Athena Asamia, or Asamia, I think that's how you pronounce it, avoids, was it, with KOF's new dodge technique, where it's like A, B at the same time allows the player to sidestep their opponent's attacks. So, yeah, little stuff like this, you know, and there's a bunch of others, okay, with all these different characters, are pretty good to see. We like to see that. Look at this. Look at this, Lugo. We got Terry Bogard. This is dope. Look at this. Then we got character sprite artwork. Yeah. This is KOF 94. So this, by the way, an iconic thing. If you remember the trailer for Terry from Super Smash Brothers, they actually did a parody of this where Kyo tries to grab the invitation for Smash and he ends up missing it. This is where it actually came from. There's Regal again. So I'm going to start skipping a little bit further ahead, even though I'm going to marvel at this artwork later. You know, a lot of this actual screenshots and stuff. But I want to kind of get a little bit further into it. So then we're getting into KOF 96. Start getting into more of these characters. KOF 96. There goes our girl Mai Shiranui. Goes Athena. Goes Kyo. Whole bunch of characters. Now, this is cool. So, hold on. Let me just marvel at this. But this is cool right here. Seeing a lot of the different sprite work. Like this. Like the different frames of animation. This is cool because you got to hand it to the KOF series and SNK in general, but really the KOF series, their sprite work is so good because there's so many frames of animation that just looks fluid, looks sick, that's stylish. Again, all the attacks, all the flashy effects, the flair, and just the overall style of KOF is really makes it stand out. Really makes it feel very different than what you get with Street Fighter. This is why a lot of people, especially hardcore FGC heads, that are big into retro gaming, they love KOF. So again, I'm just skipping through, I'm skipping pages, I know. Look at this, there goes our girl Mai Shiranui from 98. Okay, look at all these sprite work things that we have. Then we even have Ralph from freaking, what is it, Akari Warriors. Which, by the way, Ralph originally appeared in Akari Warriors with his partner Clark, but he also appeared in KOF as we come to know him. But look at this, this is so cool. We get to see these frames of animation. Then we get to, obviously, the Neo Geo Pocket stuff, which apparently people really love this game. People really love this stuff. But getting back to the book here, look, I just love seeing all this. It's so good. Okay? My main thing that I really dig about this book from what I'm seeing so far is that there's so much detail, but there's a lot to look at. You're not doing a ton of reading, you know, all the time, but you're getting some facts in here. You're getting a lot of good stuff that's related to all these characters and all these games. Then we get to KOF 2000. Hold on, did I skip 99? I can't believe I skipped 99. Hold on, let me go back to K. There we go. I didn't skip 99. So I was looking at it, I didn't even realize it. Okay, dude, look at all this 99 stuff. It's pretty good. So anyway, going back to KOF 2000, kind of moving on along. I want to know if they're going to cover, because I didn't see it before listed, if they're going to cover, okay, we got KOF 2001, but I want to know if they're going to cover like Maximum Impact, because Maximum Impact is when the series went to 3D. Then we're into 2002, 2003. Yeah, I'm skipping pages. 94 Rebound. Hold on, did we skip anything? 2003 here. Got Ash. A lot of sprite work for Ash. I'm really curious to see if they have Maximum Impact. Okay, so Rebound. So I'm guessing this is the anime, right? Yeah, this is the FMV, the stuff that they had in it, which is pretty cool. By the way, go watch the KOF what is an anime when you can't, or actually no, it's actually the Fatal Fury anime, I should say. It's actually really good. And we got a little bit of Terry's like look from Garo, Mark of the Wolves. So KOF 11. Okay, so here we go. We actually got, okay, this is pretty cool. Seeing some of the stuff from, some of the roster that's in KOF 11, which, by the way, the sprite work and stuff for KOF 11 looks really dope. Like, it looks really sick. 98 rematch, KOF 13. 13 is where the style changed, or 12, I should say, is when the style changed. Because that's when things start to get really over-exaggerated as far as, like, anime is concerned. Things get really good with that. So, hold on. Let me back it up. So, I guess that they're not going to cover Maximum Impact in here. That is interesting. I'm really curious as to why. Because without that, it's technically not an ultimate look at KOF. But then again, like, KOF Maximum Impact 1 and 2 were basically, like, real deviations from the KOF series. So now we get into 15, start getting into 14 and stuff, which I really dig 14 and 15 because it has a new age vibe to the KOF series, even though it plays like the old games, which is cool. So yeah, they're definitely not going to cover any of the stuff from Maximum Impact. Let me go, hold on. Let me go back to that stuff here. Hold on. Let me go back to that thing. Yeah, they really did not cover it. I didn't even, again, realize that at first when I went past these pages. That's interesting. Interesting. And I get it. I mean, if we're talking about a completionist thing with the book, then you have to talk about Maximum Impact. Because, again, I still have my own copy of Maximum Impact. I remember playing that a ton. Even though it wasn't the same as, like, the 2D KOF games, it still was part of the series. It's like Street Fighter EX. Street Fighter EX is like, you have to talk about Street Fighter EX if you talk about the entirety of the Street Fighter series. Like, that's a big deal. Okay, there's some Ira Yogami concept art. We love this. We love seeing this stuff like this. We're gonna skip over a lot of this. Hold on, let's check out Ryo Sakazaki here. Ryo Sakazaki, which is like the parody of Capcom characters, pretty much, or like it's just like not really a parody, but like a play off of like traditional Capcom characters. Let's ooh, hold on, oh. Now this is the type of stuff I want to see. Hold up, we definitely have to highlight this. The key art. This is where the Shinkiro artwork starts to get really, really like put on high. So we go through all the games. So again, same games that I mentioned, no Maximum Impact, none of the other like, you know, crossover games or anything like that. So look at this. This is the artwork. Look, if you want to get into fighting game artwork, this is the type of artwork you got to look at because it's so good, man. It's so freaking good. It's ridiculous. Like, look at this. Look at how good this artwork looks. 95. Got it, like little, like we see some of our characters like in like these most like innocuous settings or like different type of settings. It's pretty cool. Like Kyo dressed differently, Iori. We got Leona in there. Like some of this stuff looks beautiful. Look at another iconic piece from '96. Then we got the '96 like beach artwork, the heroines artwork. We got Mai, Athena, and Yuri. Like this is the stuff that anime fans love. Look at this, freaking Mature and Vice in their outfits. Like cosplayers love this stuff. Anime fans love this stuff. Fighting game fans love this artwork. This artwork is just so good. It's just so freaking good. Okay, we're getting to 97. Trying to get, look, check out Kyo, like, doing his hair. Like, we don't really see stuff like that from Street Fighter as much. At least back then, I should say. Like, KOF was really doing stuff like this. Look at the iconic party artwork. Everybody's just hanging out for 98, where everybody showed up. There's a lot of good stuff. Look at this, 99 with K-Dash. This was the box art for 99 on the PlayStation. If you never saw it before, that's really like the big one. But a whole bunch of stuff in here, man. Like there's a lot of good stuff. There goes another one from 99. Another like poster artwork. I remember seeing that in a magazine. There's a lot of good stuff in here. We're gonna get to 2000, more 2000 artwork. A lot of good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start like skipping past most of this now. We get into interviews. So the interviews I'm gonna kind of skip over. And just basically interviews with a lot of the creators, which if you want to read through some of that, you definitely could. We got some images mixed in with some of the interviews, which I appreciate, kind of like, you know, break up the monotony. So overall, as far as a KOF book is concerned, this is a very solid one. I definitely have to say it's a very solid book by Bitmap to put this one together. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a little bit weird that they didn't cover Maximum Impact. There could be other licensing reasons for that, but as far as a book about classic King of Fighters and an overview of the entire series, like, this is a very good book. This is a very solid book. If you're someone that loves video game art books or just video game hardcover books, you could definitely pick up this bad boy. It actually comes, it's a little bit folded here, but it also comes with a bookmark, which is nice. This is a very solid, awesome book. It's even, especially if you're into fighting games, you definitely want to pick up something like this. I will say that as far as the comparison between this and the SNK Neo Geo book that Bitmap Books also did, it'll definitely come down to personal preference which one is better, because that Neo Geo book, or that SNK book, covers a lot more than what this book can cover, because as needy as you could tell as this book is, with all the artwork, with all the screenshots and everything else, that other book covers hardware and a lot of other things related to the Neo Geo brand, so it's probably a little bit bigger and it probably has a lot more ground to cover. So anyway, that's just my thoughts about the Bitmap Books King of Fighters Ultimate History. Let me know some of your thoughts about this in the comments section down below. Would you pick up this book for your collection? Are you a big fighting game fan? Do you love KOF? Talk to me about that in the comments. Leave a like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. I will talk to all of you again very soon. Peace out, and stay epic, everybody.
This channel is sponsored by Flynn's Arcade and More, located in Margate, Florida. Flynn's is one of the premier spots for gaming fans in South Florida. They have a variety of arcade games on cabinet for you to play throughout the week, including all of your beloved classics. You could also play a ton of new and current console games too, on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo consoles. Grab a snack or drink and enjoy the best gaming experience you'll find. Visit during one of their many big events to connect with the gaming community in South Florida. Want to test your skills in competitive fighting games? Join any of the weekly tournaments that happen at Flynn's for a chance for some cool prizes. And if you're into tabletop gaming or model kit building, there's a bunch of events there for you too. Swing by Flynn's Arcade and More, located in Margate Boulevard in Margate, Florida. You won't find a better spot than Flynn's. Thanks a bunch for watching the video. I really appreciate it a ton. I'll have more videos for you to enjoy here on the side that I know you'll love. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon too. Don't forget to visit my Patreon linked below for early access to new videos every week, and join the Discord server too. It's linked in the description box below. You'll definitely love being a part of it. Thanks again, peace out, and stay epic, everybody.